They may have come from all walks of life, but they all share one thing in common. They are all veterans of the Vietnam War.
We know that our Vietnam veterans served under very controversial times, and many of them came home in adverse conditions. Today, we want to let them know that their military service mattered, and to properly give them the recognition that they so deserve. To the Vietnam veterans who are here with us today, thank you. Thank you for blessing us with your presence.
During a special ceremony at the St. George Senior Center hosted by the Daughters of the American Revolution Color Country chapter, about 80 Vietnam veterans were recognized, and for many, it was the first time.
I think finally in the last 10, 15 years is when the country finally decided, maybe they should recognize us. And I know some of us still hate that day we came home. We're all together, we'll always be together. Whether you served on the ground, in the service, anywhere in the United States during the Vietnam time, you're all my brothers and sisters. Thank you and welcome home.
And despite how they were treated when they came back to America from the Vietnam War, these veterans sat proudly with their hats, t-shirts, vests, and sporting their medals of true honor.
We all went over with good hearts. We performed to the best of our ability. Many of you here were in terrible situations, and I recognize that. I've talked to a number over the years. But you did it because of the man next to you, the man flying next to you. You did it because you cared. You were Americans. We did not lose that war, ladies and gentlemen. We were not allowed to win it.
While many are still silent about what happened during that war that took place from 1955 to 1975, it's long ingrained in their memories, and it still hurts. The only woman Vietnam veteran in the crowd, Maureen Fuller, who served as a nurse in the war from 1967 to 68, was honored among her fellow servicemen as an unsung hero.
I want to say something. I don't know if there's any nurses in this room, but I would go anywhere at any time to help a nurse.
As veterans were called up one by one from all four branches of the military, Air Force, Army, Marines, and Navy, they received special Vietnam War pins and certificates commemorating their service and sacrifice. They stood humbled in reflection of a war that happened 50 years ago.
I'm sure you talk to anybody here, any veteran here, and they all have their own stories of what it was like when they came home. I have bad memories of when I came home. A friend of mine was shot and killed on the street because he was a Vietnam veteran. So things like this help.
It's good because it's the camaraderie. It's like, I really didn't hang out with the vets much until probably about 18 years ago, and I lived in Mesquite for a while, and I got involved with the Vietnam vets there, and it's like, wow, we all share the same common thing.
This time they seem proud and not ashamed to be among their comrades who understand them and know how difficult it was coming home.
No matter how many times it happens, it's always nice to know that somebody cares that you were willing to do what you did.
In St. George, Malesa Anderson, Community Education News.